We have Alard item Z5538, an S-4 semi-automatic NETWEIGH filling machine. All stainless steel product contact NETWEIGH filler, which is designed to fill dry, free-flowing particulate type product into a variety of containers.
This is an herbal tea.
We're going to be test running some dry, free-flowing herbal tea product for a customer today.
Okay, this is Logical Machine Controller. We have various programs within it. We can set up our programs here, edit the programs through this module, load the various programs. I believe it's up to 99. We're running two different programs today. One is a 4-ounce fill and one is a 1/4 of an ounce fill to test the ranges of the machine on this product. So once you go through, you just save it, you select your job. Once the job is selected, you go. It's in there, we're ready to bulk and dribble process. First, let me empty the hopper. Now it'll go through its cycle. First at a higher speed, moving most of the product in. Once it reaches a weight close to the proper weight, it then slows down and tails in the last little part of it. We're going relatively slow because of the value of the product. So they want to make sure that their accuracies are very good, and .025 or .250 is a 1/4 of a pound, so 4 ounces. Then when weight is reached, you hit the foot switch, it drops, and the next cycle starts.
So this is the bulk part of the cycle.
Yep.
This is the dribble part of the cycle, where it turns down at a very low velocity and just dribbles in a little bit to make the weight very accurately. And then you hit the foot pedal and the machine cycles.
It can be made to do it much faster depending on the products. We have it going about 60% of the speed of the shaker at the bulk and 30% of the shaker velocity at the dribble. We're cutting off with, where do I cut off? About 0.21 is where I switch over. You can make those numbers closer depending on your product as to how it flows. Now we have another product, another thing to run for them, which requires...
Tell us about changing out the spouts.
Sure. This is what I'm doing now. Now, since we are running tea and it does cling a little, we are running the optional deep hopper here, or deep-sided chute, so that the product will slide down it easier. The standard chute is right over here. That's their standard.
Go ahead.
If the product rolls very easily, doesn't cling like a powdery product, you would use this as the standard one.
Standard chute, okay.
1.5, going down to a 1.5 for filling a smaller pouch. So just on. Okay, that's in. We go to the home. We go to the setup, load program. Current program in was 1. Oh, here, clear. Or current program was 2. We entered 1. Just to double check it, we will go to setup again, edit this program. Now it's filling down to, it's going to be filling 0.025 of a pound, which I believe works out to a 1/4 of an ounce, or whatever they had told me it was going to be. But it is down at the low end of the spectrum for this filler. Now, first of all, the hopper is going to be full of the other size fill, so let's dump that. Their regular product, Now we're filling the same product, but we're filling it in a sample
Bag.
bag.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, now we're filling the very small sample size out to 0.025 pounds, which is for their sample size. To get this accuracy, you're obviously running slower.
Not to mention such a small fill. But you could scoot along pretty good if you can put the bags up there a little quicker. Place the container underneath the spout. Push the foot pedal. Machine fills. Restarts its cycle. And repeat. Food grade stainless steel product contacts. This machine has a powder coated steel frame, but it's also available in a stainless steel frame.
This is my last one.
We usually have these in stock at Alard Equipment Company. This is our reference number Z5538. Sample pack.
You're all set.
You're done, you want to clean out the machine, you can dump what's left in the hopper with a special cycle called the hopper dump cycle.
The utilities menu, empty hopper. More.
And the machine runs full tilt, clean out all the product that's left in the hopper.